get the best out of people when you're positive. It makes them feel happy and positive within themselves.
You're more likely to do a better job if you're positive.
Positive is making them feel like when on reception, you had to feel welcome, like you're smiling, keep cheering for people. If anyone comes in, make them feel welcome.
At work, I show that I'm positive, not just by, smiling and, but just being down to earth, having a bit of fun sometimes. It's, it is serious work, but every day, every moment doesn't have to be serious. I think you get through the day with humour.
With a positive attitude, a lot can get done, and I think it's very contagious. I think positivity breeds positivity. Like you, even as something as small as if you pass someone in a corridor and you give them a smile, they smile back to you. And you get that a lot in Mencap. I think it's a nice place to work, and the people are, reciprocal.
Cool things. But I think positive all the time. Love my job. That's what I'm positive about.
Being caring is at the centre of everything we do. If you're not a caring person, then it's not going to be the right kind of job for you.
You need compassion and kindness and willingness.
Some people we support don't have families, and Mencap are basically their family. We've got to care for them as if we cared for our own families.
If we're not caring towards the tenants, then their individual needs aren't being met. And that's the whole point of the organisation, is for the tenants to be treated as individuals and to progress.
We are, I think, friends as well as colleagues. We've managed to build up really good relationships. So we know if anybody's feeling a bit down or out of sorts, we're able to pick up on that.
Well, they're your colleagues. I mean, why not care? They're amazing people.
I feel I work with some really nice people. I just think it seems to be that Mencap does attract some really good, caring people with good values.
Thank you, Gail.
Welcome, Jane.
It's involving people in decisions and situations that are relevant to them, allowing them to be involved in making those choices.
If you wasn't included, what do you think?
I'll be miserable, grumpy. I make my own choices.
Inclusive to me means open to people. I think it's important that to be inclusive, people should have the option whether they want to do something or not.
Helping make information for it as well, change it into easy read and pictures maybe. I do Mac and Tom as well.
If you're inclusive, you're finding out everything about them, like their age, their race, their gender. That definitely defines the type of support that they're going to need and want, and how they want that support provided.
In terms of people with a learning disability, it's all disabilities, including people with profound multiple disability.
In the recruitment process, we always ensure there's a person or Mencap supports is always included within the interviews.
Well, I've been on a few all-inclusive holidays and I enjoyed them, and I think every tenant, every person by Mencap should be able to eat and drink as much as they like when they go away. No.
If you were able to find a way to bring somebody into an activity or to give them a life that's more fulfilling, then that should happen. So yeah, there's no question about that really.
People have an enormous responsibility. They're responsible for people's health, their finances. At the end of the day, people need to know that the people that are looking after their friends and their children are honest and reliable.
As staff, you want to work for an organisation that's got a good name, don't you? Yeah. You want to be able to be proud to say I work for Mencap.
MPs work closely with Mencap on learning disabilities is because they trust us, because they know that we're the expert on learning disabilities, that they include people with learning disabilities, as myself being a spokesperson.
It's about showing that you have integrity, so that's about, if you say you're going to do something, doing it, but also being honest with people and saying if you can't do something and why you can't do it.
It's a challenging market, and there's a lot of other people a lot of other charities that are very worthy of people's money, so we need to be able to stand up and say, not only do we do a good job and this is a good job that we do, but when we use your money, we're going to use it in the way that we say we will, and we can be trusted and they understand that what we say we do.
I think we need to challenge inequality in society and attitudes towards people with a learning disability and their families.
So I'd be a very
be a very direct person, and if there's something I don't think is right, I'd be the first person to say no, I don't think that's right.
I think we need to constantly challenge each other to say, are we being current, are we adapting as an organisation?
When people don't understand learning disability, often there's a lot of fear around that, and the way that that can manifest itself can be quite offensive, so it's having to sort of challenge that but in a professional way.
I think sometimes people have a lot of old-fashioned ideas about how to do the job, and you have to challenge that.
I want to take somebody bowling. Why? Can't hold a ball. Well, you don't know till you get there, until you see the expression on the face. You, at least you can try and find out if they don't like it, but we don't know unless we try. And they actually loved it, which was nice.
I went to my local job centre and I asked the lady at the job centre, can I have the application form for this job? And she judged me on my learning disability and said that I wouldn't be able to do this job.
People aren't very aware of learning disability and learning disability issues, and people need, the general public need a lot of educating, really.
2 years into this job, I was out giving disability awareness training to the job centre here in Belfast, and guess who was in the audience was the lady who says I wouldn't be able to do the job. So I just showed her that she shouldn't judge a person by how they look or how they come across.
I think the best thing about working for Mencap is that it's definitely not a routine run-of-the-mill job. Every day is different.
So rewarding whenever you see the tenants ready to go.
It's fun, we'll have a laugh, yeah, don't you worry about that. Yeah, too right, I know.